Before there was sound, before there was light, before creation even knew it wanted to exist, there was stillness. A silence so deep that even eternity held its breath. An emptiness not of absence, but of infinite potential. And then, within that stillness, something began to stir, not with motion, but with intention. The sages say it was Shiva, not a man, not a god in form, but pure awareness, the primordial consciousness before time. And when Shiva desired to express, when the infinite wished to experience itself, he did not speak. He vibrated. That vibration was the first sound, the eternal AUM, a ripple that moved through nothingness and birthed everything. The vibration condensed into light. The light condensed into form. And the form became a pillar of radiance, a blazing axis without beginning or end. That pillar was the first lingam, a column of energy so bright that even gods could not look upon it. Neither male nor female, neither solid nor void. It was the geometry of existence. In the beginning, when the Devas and Asuras sought the source of creation, they saw it, the Lingad Pava, a column of endless light piercing heaven and earth. Brahma, the creator, rose upward, seeking its crown among the galaxies. Vishnu, the preserver, dived downward, searching its root within the abyss. But neither found its end. For the lingam was infinite, it existed beyond time itself. And in that moment they understood that the lingam was not an idol to be worshipped, but the axis of reality, the pulse at the center of everything that ever will be. Even the stars revolve around it. Even galaxies follow its rhythm. It is the still point of the turning universe, and that stillness is Shiva. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine a spiral galaxy turning in the void. Now imagine the human spine. See how both share the same symmetry, a coiled energy rising, circling, spinning upward toward awareness. That is no coincidence. The sages of Bharat described this in the oldest verses of the Rigveda. They called it Jyotirlinga, the pillar of eternal light. It is said that the form of the lingam encodes the structure of the cosmos itself. The cylinder, representing the infinite axis, the consciousness of Shiva. The yoni base, representing the dynamic energy, the Shakti that gives it motion. Together they form the blueprint of reality, energy entering matter, consciousness entering creation, Purusha merging with Prakriti. That meeting, that balance, is what we call life. Thousands of years later, humanity built temples in its image. From the peaks of the Himalayas to the sands of the south, they placed lingams where the Earth's magnetic field hums the loudest, as if they knew where the planet breathes. The 12 Jyotirlingas are not random shrines. They form a precise alignment, a nearly perfect arc stretching across India, following the lines of geomagnetic resonance. From Somnath, where the Arabian Sea whispers secrets of the cosmos, to Rameshwaram, where waves echo mantras of eternity. From Kashi Vishwanath, where death becomes liberation, to Ujjain's Mahakal, where time itself bends and bows. Each one stands like a node of power, a cosmic circuit connecting heaven and earth. Look closer, and you'll find the same geometry repeating across the planet. At Angkor Wat in Cambodia, temple towers align with Orion's belt, each stone positioned with astronomical precision, mirroring the sky above. In Egypt, the Djed pillar and obelisks rise like the same cosmic column, their shape echoing the lingam's eternal form. In Peru's Machu Picchu, vertical stones mark the solstice lines, just as Shiva temples do in India. Even the megaliths of England and the ziggurats of Mesopotamia stand as silent witnesses, guardians of a forgotten global memory of the same cosmic axis. Could it be that ancient civilizations shared the same vision, the same encounter with a force that descended from the heavens and revealed the architecture of the universe? Scriptures tell of the Lingad, the moment when the sky opened and a column of fire descended between Brahma and Vishnu. Modern theorists call it a plasma beam, an energy vortex, perhaps even a wormhole, a passage between dimensions. Ancient alien scholars ask, was this divine light or advanced technology a manifestation of beings far beyond our understanding, who seated consciousness upon this world? The Vedas speak of Vimanas, celestial ships that roamed the heavens. Could the lingam be their symbolic memory, a depiction of the energy conduit they used to traverse between realms? When light condensed into matter, when sound became form, that was the universe remembering its source. That was Shiva descending. But here lies the greatest mystery. The lingam is not only in temples or skies, it is within you. Your spine is its pillar. Your chakras are its cosmic stations. And your Kundalini, the coiled energy at the base, is the sleeping Shakti, waiting to rise and unite with Shiva at the crown. When she ascends, when your inner energy ignites, a luminous pillar forms within your being, a column of consciousness connecting you to the infinite. This is why every temple mirrors the human body. The Garbhagriha, the sanctum, is the heart. The lingam inside is the soul. And when you circumambulate, chanting Om Namah Shivaya, you're not walking around stone, you're circling the axis of existence itself, the same axis that turns within your spine, that aligns you with the cosmos. In that moment, devotion becomes frequency. Prayer becomes resonance. You are not worshiping, you are communing. Every sound, every chant, every bell that rings in a Shiva temple is tuned to a specific frequency. That frequency vibrates with Earth's Schumann resonance, the same heartbeat the planet emits. When thousands chant together, their collective vibration amplifies, a wave that synchronizes mind and matter. This is why ancient sages called India not a land of temples, but a living circuit board of energy. From Kedarnath at the top of the Himalayas to Rameshwaram at the ocean's edge, the land itself hums in resonance with the lingam's vibration. The ancients didn't build at random. They were engineers of consciousness. They mapped the flow of Earth's energy and anchored it through sacred geometry and sound. The result? A civilization that didn't just worship the divine, it lived in tune with it. And if you think this wisdom was confined to Bharat, look again. In Nepal, the Pashupatinath temple stands as the northern guardian, its 4 silver doors facing the cardinal directions, symbolizing the universality of the lingam. In Sri Lanka, ancient legends tell that Ravana himself worshipped a radiant lingam brought from Kailash. Its fragments said to lie hidden near Trincomalee, where underwater ruins still whisper of forgotten temples. In Indonesia, the Lingam Yoni is central to Balinese Hinduism. Their temples aligned with volcanoes they call mountains of the gods. Travel westward to Egypt, and the obelisk, tall, tapered, glowing with inscriptions, is another echo of the same cosmic pillar. Even the word obelisk derives from obliscos, the shaft of light. And further west, in Mexico's Teotihuacan, the Temple of the Sun rises above an axis aligned to the stars, its energy channels mimicking the form of the lingam and yoni below. Different lands, different tongues, but the same memory of a beam of light descending from the stars, of an axis connecting heaven and earth. Physics tells us that every atom is a miniature solar system. Electrons orbit nuclei just as planets orbit stars. And at the center of every black hole is a singularity, a point of infinite density and zero dimension, where the laws of physics dissolve. That singularity, ancient seers said, is the lingam, the source of both creation and dissolution. It is the engine of the cosmos, forever expanding, forever collapsing, forever dancing in Shiva's rhythm. When you meditate upon it, you are not worshiping a form, you are remembering your origin. You are aligning your breath with the pulse that created galaxies. You are saying, I am that stillness, I am that fire, I am Shiva. And in that stillness begins movement again. The dance of Nataraja. Galaxies swirl, stars ignite, atoms collide, and within each explosion, life begins anew. The Tandava, the cosmic dance, is not destruction. It is renewal. Every collapse births creation. Every death opens into new life. Every lingam is reborn, shining through time and dust. And in the heart of this dance, there is one truth that never changes, the pillar of light. Silent, immovable, eternal. That is Shiva. That is the lingam. That is the pulse of the universe. So when you stand before a Shiva Lingam in the icy cave of Amarnath, or under the blazing sun of Somnath, or beside the Ganga at Kashi, or the dense forests of Srisailam, remember, you are not standing before a symbol. You are standing before a memory of the cosmos itself. The same light that formed the stars burns quietly within you. The same vibration that created universes hums in your breath. The same axis that holds galaxies upright is the pillar that runs through your spine. We are not separate from Shiva. We are his reflection, momentary sparks in his endless light. And this is only the beginning. The light before the world was born, the signal before sound, the pulse before prayer. In the next chapter, we will descend deeper into the signal in the void, the moment when consciousness split into duality and creation began its great experiment. Until then, remember this truth: you are the witness and the witnessed and the light in between. If this journey touched something deep within you, don't let it fade into silence. Like, share, and subscribe to God is an astronaut. Because what comes next will take you beyond time, from the snowy crown of Kailash to the underwater ruins of Trincomalee, from the glowing pillars of Angkor Wat to the ancient sands of Giza, where the same cosmic mystery breathes beneath different names. This is not mythology. This is memory. A whisper from the stars calling us home, so stay tuned. Part 2 coming soon. The cosmos is alive, and it remembers you.